What is up, guys? It's XX Modern Warfare here, Gamertag Banjo Chicken, and welcome back to another video. So in this video, what I'm going to be doing is showing you guys once again how to install Black Ops 3 on your Jtag or RGH console. I'm kind of doing an updated video to the first video I released a couple of days ago on how to install it, because a lot of people are having problems installing Black Ops 3. There seems to be many issues with it, and due to different methods of installing the game, you can run into different issues. So I've seen a lot, not only people in the comment section of my previous video having problems, but there's a lot of threads on 7sins with people having issues and people posting guides and install tutorials on there, and lots of people replying to that saying that there's issues here and there. The most common issues are main menu is freezing, it freezes the whole console, or the sound files fail to load inside the game, so you load up the game and there's no in-game sound, or there's a error to do with the sound files, like sound bank, some file failed to load IO error, and also issues where, of course, it's not detecting the compatibility pack, and then it won't let you go into the game until you've installed the compatibility pack. Even though you already have it installed, it doesn't detect it, and all this kind of issues. So I was mucking around with different install techniques, and this is the way that seems to work best for me. Certainly, I have had no issues installing it this way. I can get zombies and multiplayer to run absolutely fine. So I'm going to show you guys how to get it set up that way, so that hopefully you can get the game all set up with no issues. Fingers crossed. So what we're going to do, first of all, you're going to need to download Horizon. So you're going to need the compatibility pack, which will be linked in the description, and the title update, which comes with the compatibility pack. You can also download, of course, the latest title update from xboxunity.net, which I'll also link in the description. So you're going to need that, and you're also going to need Xbox Backup Creator or Xbox Image Browser or EXISO or any other software that can open an Xbox 360 ISO image and extract the files in there. Those are the files we're going to need. They'll all be linked in the description for you to download. So the first thing we're going to do is extract the game. So I have the game here. So you can download the game. I will link on screen now to my video on where I get my ISOs if you need help finding the game so that you can download it. But when you get the game, it will either be in different WinRAR archives, or it will be just the .iso, which you don't need to do anything with yet. If it's in a WinRAR archive, or it's in multiple WinRAR archive parts like this, you just right click on the first one and you tell it to extract files. Give it a location to extract. I have already created a blank folder on my 4TB hard drive called Black Ops 3, and I'm just going to extract it into that folder. Just click OK and it'll start extracting. I have already got it in there, so it's not going to ask me to replace it, but you would just go ahead and extract it into a blank folder. Now once you've done that, you'll have the .iso file extracted in your folder. You're going to open that up in Xbox Backup Creator or Xbox Image Browser or any other tool that you can use to open Xbox 360 ISOs. You're going to go to File, Open Image File, and select the .iso for your Black Ops 3. Right click on the top left one, the .iso file, click Extract. That's going to extract everything, and you're just going to tell it to extract it to another blank folder. Again, I just made a new folder called BO3 Extracted, and I'm just going to extract all these files to that folder. And there we go. Okay, so once the file has been extracted, you've got your extracted ISO. Open it up in here and head to that folder, and you can see I've got all the extracted files in here. Okay, so the next thing we need to do to actually make this game work is we need two things. We need the title update and the compatibility pack. Now currently, when I'm making this video, there is only one compatibility pack out for the game, which is Compatibility Pack 1, obviously, and there's only one title update, which is Title Update 1. Now if you're watching this video maybe a few weeks down the line or a few months down the line, there's obviously going to be newer title updates that have come out. So you want to make sure you're always getting the latest title updates, which you can get from xboxunity.net. If you just go to xboxunity.net and type in Black Ops 3, or just Black Ops, just type in Black Ops, and then you've got Black Ops 3 showing up here. You just click Updates, and that's the only title update available, but in the future there will probably be multiple title update files in here, and you want to download the latest one. However, if you're watching this video and it just came out, then you can just download the compatibility pack, because the title update file, title update 1, is included in that download, but I'll also put Xbox Unity in the description as well. So again, with compatibility packs, if you're watching this video in the future, you want to make sure you download all the compatibility packs that are available for the game. I will keep updating the description with each compatibility pack as they come out, but as of right now, there is only one. So what we're going to do first of all now is open up Horizon. I recommend you run it as administrator if you have issues with Horizon, permission issues and stuff like that. Click no. I am on a older version of Horizon, which is why it's asking me to update, but your version will look pretty much the same if you have the latest one. So what we're going to do right now is we are going to go into the compatibility pack. So if you open up this WinRAR archive that has the compatibility pack and title update file in there, open up this folder and extract the folder with the 2 at the end to your desktop. I've already done it here. And open up that folder, and in here you should have the A92 file, which is the compatibility pack 1, and the TU file, which is the title update 1. So what you want to do is open up the title update file in Horizon. You want to go to Contents, Extract All, and give it a location to store all that data to. I just made a blank folder called TU1, so I'm going to extract it to that folder and click OK, and it's going to extract the title update, the contents of the title update to that folder. So we now have the title update extracted to that folder. I'm going to click OK, and then you're going to do exactly the same thing with the compatibility pack. So just open up this folder again, take the compatibility file in here. This one is much bigger, it's almost 2 gigabytes. And you're going to go to Contents, Extract All, and you're going to give it a location. Again, I just made a folder on my desktop called Compatibility Pack 1, and I'm going to extract it to that folder, Compatibility Pack 1, and click OK. Now, I've already extracted all the files because it does take a while, but you would click OK and let it extract to your folder. And as I say, I've already done that, so I have the extracted compatibility pack in here. Right, so now what we need to do is copy the contents of the compatibility pack and then the title update file into our extracted ISO. And you want to do the compatibility pack first and then the title update. Now, if again you're watching this video a few weeks after it comes out or a few months after it comes out, when there's more compatibility packs available, then you're going to want to download, like I say, all the compatibility packs, and then you want to start with compatibility pack 1, extract that all into the ISO, the extracted game directory, and then do compatibility pack 2, compatibility pack 3, compatibility pack 4, however many there are. So do one after the other. Start with number 1 and then go all the way up to the latest version, extracting the contents into the Black Ops 3 extracted folder. And then you just need the latest title update file, and you extract the contents of the latest title update file into the game directory as well. But you must do the compatibility pack first. Luckily though, we only have compatibility pack 1 and TU1 out at the moment. So what you're going to do first of all is open up compatibility pack 1. You want to highlight all of the .ff files in here, all of the files in here apart from the folder. Just do not copy that SND folder, you just want the files, and you're just going to straight up copy and paste them into, or drag and drop them into your Black Ops 3 game directory. And that's them all copied over there. Then what you're going to want to do is go into the SND folder on the compatibility pack and go into the SND folder in the extracted ISO. Now here's the tedious bit. What you need to do is copy all of the files into the corresponding folders. So these are all for different languages, of course. So the .all files go in the all folder, the .bp files go in the bp folder, the .en files go in the en folder, etc. The quickest way I find to do this is to just go ahead and type in, say the first folder is all, so I'm going to type in .all. and it will highlight, it will just search for all the files that have the .all in them, and then I can just Control A, 42 items, and drag and drop them into the all folder, and it'll copy all of those files in there. The next folder is BP, so I'll just change the search parameter to BP, and then I get all the .bp files, highlight them all, drag and drop those 42 items into the BP folder, and just keep going like that. So the next one is the English one, .en, change the search parameter to .en, highlight them all, it should always be 42 items, and then drag and drop that into the EN, English folder. And just keep doing this. So ES next for Spanish, Control A, drag and drop to the ES folder. And I'm just going to keep doing this with the French one, German, Italian, Russian, whatever MS is. And yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and keep doing this. And finally the Russian one, 42 in there. Okay, so that is basically it. Got all those files copied over, ZM, all, EN for English, all of those copied over. Alright, so once you have done that, that is pretty much, yep, that's pretty much all you have to do with the Compatibility Pack 1. Now remember, if you have more compatibility packs, if you have compatibility pack 2 or 3 or whichever one's out at the moment that you're watching this video, then you want to extract the next one. So do compatibility pack 2 next, then 3 next. But like I say, as of when I'm making this video, there is only compatibility pack 1 available. So next we're going to go into the TU file that we extracted and essentially do exactly the same thing. So take all the .ff files, not the 2 folders, just the files. Copy all of those folders straight into your Black Ops 3 game directory. 315, you can overwrite if it asks you. But always make sure you do the compatibility pack first, then the title update, and not the other way around when you're extracting the files into the game directory. Okay, so now that that's done, we can take the disk data folder that is on the TU1. So take disk data and copy that folder into the root of your Black Ops 3 directory. Then again go into the SND folder and go into the SND folder on the title update, and the same exact thing as before. So I'm just going to type in .all dot, and that will highlight all the .all files. There's 6 items, it should be 6 items for each one. And drag and drop that into the all folder, and again overwrite if it asks you to. And then BP folder, so exactly the same thing, should be 6 items every time, into the BP folder, overwrite when it asks you, and again exactly the same thing, EN for English, Control A, drag and drop into the EN folder. And essentially just keep doing this with each one until you have them all copied over. Now I do think with the French one it does find more results. So if I type in FR, it finds a bunch of other files that are _FR, even though I put FR dot, because it's FR dot. It does find more files, so just add to the end of FR, just add an S, and it should only find the 6 that are available. And drag and drop them into the FR folder, and then just keep repeating this process until you have every single languaged file copied over into their respective folders. And that is all the Russian ones transferred over, and that is them all done. So that is basically it. We should now have this working. If I have a look, our file size is now well over the original 3.94. It's now 5.76 gigs. but it will be larger for you if you have more compatibility packs to install. And that's it. So what we're going to do here is just transfer this Black Ops 3 extracted folder over to our RGH console, and I'm just going to do that by copying it over by my external hard drive. So just copy your Black Ops 3 extracted folder over to your external hard drive or large USB stick. Of course, you can also copy the whole folder over using Xbox 360 Neighborhood, which will probably be slow as hell because Neighborhood is just the worst for file transferring. Or you could use a file transfer protocol within Aurora or Freestyle Dash or XEX Menu using FileZilla. You can copy the directory over that way, but just copy it over to a drive that you can run on your Xbox. So now I have it extracted over to my external hard drive. I'll just plug that into the Xbox and show you guys what to do from there. Okay, so as you can see, I have loaded up the game. I am offline, no connection to Xbox Live, so I can't download any of the title updates or compatibility packs from Xbox Live. So we'll see if this is going to work offline. So one thing you want to make sure is that you don't have the compatibility pack also on the hard drive installed as a content package. To do that, you just head into System, you go into Storage, and you select your hard drive or whatever drive you use in game. You select in game to save those files to, and you head to Games and Apps, and then Black Ops 3, which is down here. And what you want to do is look for the title update or the compatibility pack. To be honest, if you have the title update in here, it doesn't usually make a difference. Just in case, you could delete it, but if you do already have the title update installed in here, you don't really have to worry about that. But if you have the compatibility pack showing up in here, if it says compatibility pack 1 showing up in here, then delete it by pressing A and then selecting delete to remove it. And that's all you have to do there. So now we should just be able to start the game from either Aurora or XEX Menu, and we should be able to play the game without any freezing issues, without no sound in the game, and without sound errors and stuff like that showing up, or content package not installed errors. We should hopefully have that all sorted. So I'll go into the Black Ops 3 directory and I'll just start up the default.xex file. Seeing that logo up on screen, that Call of Duty Black Ops 3 logo, means that the title update is working. So even though we don't have it installed on the actual drive, because we have it as part of the actual extracted ISO, it is working, because when that logo shows up at the very start, that is part of the title update. If you don't have that logo, then it usually means you haven't got the title update installed correctly. So I'm going to press A to start, and I'm going to select the hard drive. Loading player profile, so I got no message there whatsoever about any errors to do with, I didn't get any freezes, I didn't get any messages saying, hey, you don't have a content package that you need to install. So I can head into multiplayer. As you can see, it's all working fine. Back out, leave lobby, I'll head into zombies, and hopefully we shouldn't have any issues with zombies either. There we go, loading, and likes to take its time. Zombies, and that's it. Zombies is loaded up without any issues either. We can select play, start a match. Should be able to load in here without any freezing or any of that stuff. There's no messages about sound not working, but I'll prove it when I get into the game. You'll be able to hear the in-game sound. You are cursed. And there we go, that's in-game sound. You can hear the person talking in the game. You fucking talking to me? Yeah, I'm talking to you, so you can hear him talking. And if I shoot the gun, hopefully you can hear it, because I don't know how loud the game volume is on the recording, but if you heard that, and that means the game sound is working. So that is basically everything working in the game. We've got zombies working, got multiplayer working, and that is basically all that's in the Xbox 360 port, unfortunately. But yeah guys, that is the game installed. I also have it on Aurora. If I go back to Freestyle-Home, it'll take me back to Aurora, and you'll see that I have the game installed. If you want to find out how to install it on Aurora, then just check back at my first video on how to install a game. I show you how to add it as a path, get the game showing up in here so that you can launch it from here. But yeah, that is basically it. We've got the game working, no freezing issues, no sound missing issues, no error messages or content packages not loading messages. Everything's working fine. So if you liked this video or found the information useful, please leave it a like, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, comment if you have any questions, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
I'm shuffling.